season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here we go. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Conley. Randolph kicks to Gay. Randolph sets a screen for Gay. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you got to bring the right mindset to the game.
Now here's Williams following the shot by Rudy Gay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Grizzlies with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on that.
First team foul.
Now Conley. Into the lane. Johnson with the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Teague the pass to Smith, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Johnson against Mayo. Here's Horford, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And stolen by Mayo. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way. Yep, that one goes. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Mayo. Here's Conley. Finished off the break.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with head coach Lionel Hollins. When it came to Joe Johnson, it seems they've got a plan in place for him. Coach said, yeah, we've got a few different things we're going to throw at him. I don't want to let too much out of the bag. You guys will see. I like what he's drawn up. It seems like he doesn't want the opposition to get a lead. I respect it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Teague. Pass to Johnson. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Outside Randolph. Pulls up, high post. Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Now here's Teague. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Conley after the basket by Atlanta. Sweet little floater. Conley's got his second bucket.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought: bucket.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. Smith with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
And good touch there on the block. Smith knows he has the green light to attack down low.
Outside Mayo. Pass to Randolph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Boy, he's got sandpaper in his game. He's a real presence on the floor. Great grit. Randolph loves battling down low.
Mike Bibby's checked in for Jeff T. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You know, I think what's great about Zach Randolph is his workmanlike approach. He's all business out there. He puts in the sweat and the grit at both ends.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Sticking with it, determined play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Hawks trail by 5. Smith on the wing. Pass to Horford. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Marc Gasol.
Hey, when you're as strong and as physical as Horford is, you're going to have to deal with physical defense. That's just part of the territory. On the flip side of that, though, you're going to have some and one opportunities, too.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Fabit's checked in. That's good from Horford.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Mayo with him. Now Smith defending. Gay scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against
Grizzlies.
a definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And there's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Making a switch here. Crawford's checked in.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Josh Smith. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And you don't finish top 3 in blocks unless you're truly inspired. He combines supreme hustle with keen awareness. You've got to love this guy. Now, here is Bibby. O.J. Mayo missing his last shot. From deep, Johnson. And it's Randolph with the rebound. The Grizzlies trailing. Mayo kicks to Gay. Pass to Thabit. Kicks it out to Gay. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Third, Zach Randolph.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Bibby. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mayo the best of Thabit. Now here's Randolph, and stolen by Horford. That's a 2 from Smith, and that's collected by Gay. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Allen passes to Mayo. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Hawks leading. Here's Crawford. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Gay outside. Passed at the beat. Over Bibby. The beat can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Smith. Oh, wow, man!
And Smith moves like a guard to the rim. This is how explosive he can be.
Now here's Mayo. He has 7. There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. O.J. Mayo. Then for the Hawks, Pachulia. He's checked in for Horford. Powell comes in for Smith, and Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Joe Johnson. Randolph dishes to Thabit. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now here's Crawford. And here's Crawford. That shot off. Excellent D there from Allen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vasquez. Memphis moving it around. To the middle. Outside for Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. And Pachulia pulls it down. The Hawks leading by 3. Bibby with it. Still scoreless. Crawford passes to Crawford. Pachulia sets a screen for Crawford. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And that pick and roll is all about reading the situation. 2 teammates in perfect sync there.
Gay outside to the paint. Here's Vasquez. Rush cut down the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When you score like Rudy Gay, the D pays a lot of attention to you. Found his man nicely there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Arthur's checked in. Young is subbed in for Rudy Gay. Free throw good, Vasquez. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Powell feeling it out a bit. Crawford outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And he lobs it toward the rim. And the dunk by Arthur.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Crawford. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got 3 assists now in this one. .34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Vasquez dishes to Thabit, and that one drops for him. Thabit's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Vasquez. Pass to Allen. And here is Arthur. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
It could go. And that one released in time, but no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And there's the call on Pachulia. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Passed at the beat and stolen by Horford.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Allen. Crawford with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Horford over at the beat. Here's Pachulia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And 2 out of the last 3 finals, Greg, have seen the Celtics and Lakers square off. Will we see a repeat this year?
I mean, it's been great for the league, but you're always better off choosing the field. And I got a sneaky suspicion there might be some change afoot in the Eastern Conference. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Law. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Arthur. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Woo-hoo! Grown man ball there. Converts through the whistle. That's nice.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Teague is checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Atlanta with it. Crawford left side. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Down low, powered down.
This is how you share the rock.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's making a change here.
Here's a look at some stats for Randolph. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there. Now here's Teague. Still yet to score. Horford. Arthur grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Pachulia. Nice shot by Arthur. Arthur's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by T.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
It's stolen by Arthur. Pass to Randolph. And he banks in the layup. Randolph's got 5 points so far.
Well, I tell you what, the closer to the rim, the more lethal Randolph is. Very effective in this area.
Picked by Pachulia. Here's Teague, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Hawks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Rudy Gay's checked in for Memphis. AC Law comes in for Michael Conley. Atlanta also making some changes here. Smith checked in for Julian. Williams comes in for Jordan Crawford. And it's Johnson in for Jamal Crawford. Now here's Arthur. He's got 8. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's T. Inside, cuts off the pass. Outside Mayo to the paint. Here's Randolph, and Randolph slams it in.
Much muscle on that dunk from Randolph, going all out with the throwdown.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. In the 3rd spot, Josh Smith.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Arthur grabs the board. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. And the dunk by Arthur.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Teague. Here's Johnson. Pass to Smith. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Here's Law. Teague covering. Gay outside. Takes it off the glass. Gay's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Gasol's checked in for the Grizzlies. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can be anyone one-on-one.
Now here's Gay. He's got 5, and here's Mayo for 3. Rebound by Williams. Smith left side. The kick out to Teague. Mayo with it. Picked up by Teague. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 9-point game. Smith sets the pick for Teague. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, Smith is just feeling it out there. He keeps finding opportunities to attack.
And that one's good by Gay.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Johnson against Mayo. Teague for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Teague's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Law gets to Gasol. A pass to Gay. It's stolen by Smith. Teague, the pass to Williams. Back to Teague. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Look, that's what it takes to succeed inside. Grit and determination.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Arthur's checked in, and Sam Young is subbed in for AC Law. It's good. Mayo's got 11 points.
You know, Mayo knows how to get the job done in the paint. Shot blockers don't bother him at all inside.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Jordan Crawford's checked in for Collins. The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Mayo against T. And the call will be against Jeff T. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Young dishes to Gay. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Randolph. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Hawks making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Gay up top. He's guarded by Williams. Gay against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the block. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Pachulia comes in for Thomas, and Mike Bibby is subbed in for Smith. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. The Beats checked in, and Allen subbed in for Rudy Gay. Now here's Mayo, 11 points in the game. Pass to Young. It's Allen on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Finding a look inside the arc. How about the focus that time?
To the wing right side. Allen passes to Mayo. Now, here is Young. Pass to Randolph. Looking for Mayo. He gets it there. Over Bibby. Here's the beat. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Young looking it over. Pass to Randolph. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Hawks trail by 5. Teague, the pass to Horford. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Now Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 6.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Teague with the ball. Zach Randolph covering. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gay. Over Williams. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Conley. And that's 11 points for Rudy Gay.
Well, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
It's good.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now here's Gay. He's got 11. And stolen by Horford. Here's Smith. Finished off the break. 16 points for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Gay. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
You know, it's hard to establish good D on Gasol because of his height and his width. But, you know, he'll happily win a trip to the line by using what he has.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now here's Teague. He has 7 for 3. Smith. Conley with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Gay with it. He started by Williams. 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Gay. Gay's got 13 points.
What a banner night for Rudy Gay. Lighting it up.
Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Mayo. Clock at 6. Gay with no one around. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Conley against Teague. To the inside. Smith. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Gay misses. The Hawks trail by 8. Teague with the ball. Conley picks him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to take a few moments here.
And here's a look at the stats for Al Horford. Coming off a terrific season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Teague, following the shot by Rudy Gay. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside Mayo. Here's Randolph. He sinks the 11-footer. Randolph's got 9.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
And here's Johnson outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mayo against Teague. Shot by Mayo is no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Johnson. Pass to Teague. Back to Smith. Tries again. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they got a clean look there.
Teague against Mayo. And slam dunk by Randolph.
Yeah, as a former rebounder myself, I love the aggressiveness on the glass. Randolph is showing absolute determination grabbing those boards. Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Gay against Crawford. Gay with it. He's got 18. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. Now here's Mayo. 11 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Defense just a touch hyperactive that time.
The Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Bibby checked in for the Hawks. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 4. Horford with it. Now Mayo defending. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Mayo. There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Now here's Mayo. 11 points in the game. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Sam Young's checked in for Rudy Gay. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Pachulia, he's checked in for Al Horford. Clock at 4. Here's Arthur. Josh Smith pulls it in. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Deep 2 from Crawford. Arthur grabs the board. Arthur's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Young. Poked loose. Pachulia with the steal. Smith outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Arthur's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, Gasol. Back to Young. Mayo finds Arthur. High post shot. Shot by Mayo is no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Bibby. It's stolen by Allen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Mayo with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. And another miss by Memphis.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Smith. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Pass to Mayo. And here is Arthur. Here's Allen. The second effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Hey, when you're absorbing contact, taking the hit, it helps when you're Gasol's side. And believe me, he knows how to make that play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Zach Randolph is checked in for Young. And it's Vasquez in for O.J. Mayo.
First and second chance points. And they also are top 5 in rebounding. That was really a strength of this group all season.
Greg, as you said, they were top of the league in second chance points. They had a strong presence inside at both ends of the floor. And Memphis making a change here. Fabit's checked in. Evans, he's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Allen, to the wing on the left. Arthur kicks to Allen. Here's Vasquez. Now Allen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The beat, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. The Hawks trail by 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Tony Allen. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Vasquez can't get it to go.
Even in close to the hoop, that's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifled.
Atlanta again missing.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now here's Vasquez. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. And here's Vasquez. They get it back. The beat in close. He hits it. The beat's got 14 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Grizzlies lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Young outside. Out to the right wing. Floats one up. Arthur, no good.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Crawford, no luck.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Young dishes to Randolph. Horford with the rebound. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. For 3, Bibby nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Bibby's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. Pass to Young. Here's Vasquez. Off target with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Young kicks to Randolph. Off to Arthur. Ball's knocked loose. Crawford with the steal. Here's Bibby to take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Bibby's got 8 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Arthur.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Hawks.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys, and Tays checked in for Memphis. AC Long comes in for Vasquez. And then for Atlanta, Evans comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Johnson in for Jordan Crawford. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Joe Johnson.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Long. Takes it inside to the middle. Here's Randolph. That's good, and a nice assist from Long. Long's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, that's where Randolph really thrives. So good at the pick and roll.
On the wing, Johnson. Hands the shot from the wing. And that's now 21 points for Johnson.
Boy, that was a superb pass by Bibby right there.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Long. On deep, Gay, and the 3-ball is good. Gay's got 21.
That's his 2nd tray of this half. For the game, he's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Crawford outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the foul on Bibby. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies. Mark Gasol. O.J. Mayo. Mike Conley.
Now Mayo over to the wing. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Just 4 to shoot. And Gasol slams it in.
A clever pass that time by Conley. He liked what he saw over there better than what he got off the pick.
Crawford outside. Horford sets a screen for Crawford. Pass to Horford.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting for Atlanta. Al Horford. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Grizzlies making a switch here. Fabit's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Smith is checked in.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
That puts them in the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Picked by Horford. The tray. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Spins. And it's Conley penetrating. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. The 11-footer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Gay. And the basket is good. Gay's got 14 points now in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Screen by Smith. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Beats got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Conley. The kick out to Mayo. 5 on the clock. Outside Conley. Here's Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's 15 points for Zach Randolph.
Randolph thrives in these situations, loves them. Attacking contact and finishing through it, that's who he is.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
and he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having. I keep getting him the ball.
The Hawks trail by 3. Picked by Horford. Johnson, the pass to Horford. Down low. Stolen by Gay. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Gasol checked in for Memphis. Teague's checked in for Atlanta. And here is Conley. Missed on the 3. The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson. Oh, good on the layup. Shoots the 3. It's off. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. From 14, Horford pulls it down.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
To take the lead, and down goes the layup. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Conley fired from 15 feet away. It's good.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Here's Smith.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area. Important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Deflects the pass. It's taken away by Smith. Cleaves it in off the window.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Mayo with a screen on T. Randolph against Smith. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Relentless effort from Gasol pays off big. This is a guy who never stops working hard for his team.
Smith with a screen on Conley. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
This is exactly what you get when you allow Josh Smith to heat up. Unstoppable.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Marvin Williams is checked in for Jamal Crawford. Outside Conley. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Smith there for the rebound. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
It's deflected. Stolen by Randolph. Conley.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And Conley drops them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? He knows if he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance.
Here's Conley. Gasol, a screen on Teague. Got it.
Exactly what you want.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's ready to talk things through with them. Johnson, he's off from 3. Regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Smith with it. Horford with the screen on Randolph. Smith fires. Crane from outside.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Randolph looking around. Another chance.
You know, because Zach Randolph plays with such force and physicality, it's hard to guard him without fouling.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. And the Hawks making a change here. Crawford's checked in, and Randolph drops them both. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Strong move off the glass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
I like that he passed out instead of forcing his own play there.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Takes the 3. Smith there for the rebound. Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Smith sets the pick for Johnson. Puts up the 3. Up again. Knocked loose. Here's Gay. Here's Conley. Oh, good on the layup. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Buries the deep ball.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Conley feeling it out. Smith against Randolph. 11 feet away, and it's good.
Zach Randolph has never shied away from the big moments. Loves taking critical shots.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Conley.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Horford with the screen on Randolph. For 3. And there's the 3.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Gay outside. What a response. Hitting the 3 of their own.
And gotta respect the attitude there of Gay. If it's an important point in the game, he demands the ball.
And here's a timeout for team might be seeing something to adjust. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Hawks.
Marvin Williams.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That one goes.
Randolph relishes delivering in these moments. Coming up in the clutch is what he does.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Tipped away and stolen by Gasol. Now Conley launches it. Knocks down the three.
Just look at what Conley is doing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Tony Allen's checked in for Mike Conley.
Jet team. 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Layup, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move?
Memphis, give it up.
From deep. 3. Good.
This is exactly what you can expect when you allow Rudy Gay to heat up. It's hard to cool off.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Tony Allen. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting fouls. Joe Johnson. At the line for 2.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
That's in there.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for a ball. Joe Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Puts up a deep 3, and the rejection by Smith. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.